Premo aso abusuafo yemamu nyina aha omayimo ene amahudo so nsam ayensa kanea po aboano no eno na edru so ayede ebramo efri abeka junction ewo enkrakopem na this way chocolate drink osido hia ene social special ice and so mu ode ene mu eyakojin and afi special drinks and so mu gwahodo do pebia no wonbe ma obi atosa enwumakuo yi ene aboafo enkaye na akabom asu asene ade awie pram to break kasebo no ebramo sanso na DSTV channel 360 kasebo no yetwa eguso na de bedi emu akoti bi enie nana adodankwa ekufo adogana mampanyi ede atudwa sasumdua mapasese de gonja adehia womo Savannah mantem wonum enum anampo wonum etim no osa Ghana manyina da ehwe na wonum esua so obidi bone ewo mayimu ema ne traso so omen ehye sie nkokum sa nipa ne bi entuaka abofo efense death penalty no se say de omen ma shebedafo wonum eto aba na wonum ayisa emra no ede efri hono sie kwa west eno so epoe mantema kwa da Roman Catholic Junior High School nyan se say de sesen papa bi abamu ye papa ama hodo so ensem emu no Mediterranean epom honom no nyan ntie se eja atonwa mani papa se aduanan 40 ena ekum wono abuzafo wei ane ensembia ebi eka ho na editie na edihwe ane aso no so projia de ebramo ewo UTV so ewo enkran abeka junction Midday ade afia edutumgwa mrosa me ana awie pam to breka sebo no Midday ebramo afi emu ensem akasa anie Ghana mampaina na adodankwa ekufo do akasa de atodwa se de asumdwe bu a yenuanom a wonum ewo gonja asase so ewo Savannah mantemu wonum enum no ewo sa Ghana dis nyinada ehwe esua bie.
Your Excellency, the development of a nation finds its premise on education. I therefore wish to crave your indulgence that the Savannah region needs 2 colleges of education. The region has a private college of education in the North Gonja district. The people of the Savannah region appeal to you to absorb it as one of the public colleges of education in Ghana. We also appeal to you to establish and start a new college of education in the Savannah region, precisely Damango, so that the proximity of college education will be closer to the people of the region, since Damango is more central. Finally, Mr. President, the people of the Savannah region express an overwhelming thankfulness to you and the government for participating in my coronation as Yagbonwura. To the Vice President, your presence at the coronation valuably dignified and added volumes of honor to the program. The crow of the cock is a symbol of appreciation to you, Mr. President. May God bless you and accomplish your heartfelt dreams.
Very happy also with the speech and the commitment that you have made to ensuring peace and stability in the Gonja Kingdom. All of us are aware how difficult sometimes chieftaincy matters are and the threats that they pose to the stability and security of our nation. So to have an important kingdom like the Gonja Kingdom, where the successions are peaceful and where also the chiefs and the people are committed to the peace of our nation, is a big, big bonus for the Ghanaian state and people. I've taken note of the demand you have made for 2 regional colleges of education, the absorption of the private college and the creation of a new one at Damango. The MP for Damango, with the support of the other MPs, I intend to make sure that the Minister for Education gets into a serious dialogue with them to find a way forward, to make sure that we can.
I was on 4 years to work as a bono so said the UTV and Jado boy and Krata who do a boom Amagana for na as what to say. Can it swap for now was share a hundred dear any instance to your son Dean Mame Cecilia Abnada Pa a baby to just say Naba 1 million house of me no one woman at sea or fee enkoda yi mienu aka buma heham awia no dollars pounds so euro ni ade cedis nyina kan ho bi enam so no so anye ne da wode enkoda yi ama emra asese de mu ejina court no ensembe to odwane ye nyina enim se Ghana fo nkasa anye omode esanse sa sikado so po a mami wono so ha nani etam ye kogu fie enkoda tumi ekoponi bi ho na akwakwa ye se yawdie bi aba Ghana fo afom se ebi ni mu bre pa wo obu okrampa wo sode a de ne babedie de one ne babedie mpo na ho ayeden ede ama wonom obi ba school fees wontimi ntua na oba besia ba akofo otumi atam sa sika we nyina da na wo de kwakogu fie ebi mkra mpo chese wunya ne hefa aban sika no wafa na we nyina ye nsemisa hodo na Ghana fo won ebisa emenam so mpo special prosecutor de betu dwa say senke be ya ono mpo de betu dwa say Ghana fo do no e de report bebre aba be gu no office wonye sa asem investigation we so ntino special prosecutor no susu tu hwana modi to dwa say ya wada jurada na to so aduo no wogina so ni tumi so emekọ wi ase mpo ni hwehwemu a na wo ye no mama mi arrest anampo wache do a ni nyina eka saa katache sumasi dwumadi ya Ghana fo birim susu se mami sabi wode aye nsuo a wonum de bia nsukom ebede no no na se de krata foforo every special prosecutor so ye aba eno no wode atodwa se de wonum ehwehwemu a wo mu eye ewo mami asem hu no ma sha se dadaada a che se ni nyina mu no de ba kosi bia no wo mu ede ho amanebo beto Ghana for animu na saa hwehwemu a wonom ahyase enumpo enenam so ema enro akra wonom eche no a enam so omtutu nsemisa hodo ema ne no efosa sika kro ya ho we eche Ghana for this day bi ode beto special prosecutor enim se womo hyase enya investigation ampo hwehwemu o ma mi sika semu no womo enso ahyase a wotu hu anamo na no ena special prosecutor to aso de to Ghana for ina enim se de ba ko wie ewo ehwehwemu ni mu de bepiem bia no enya de ode be kame Ghana for ni nyina ba beto abonten ama obi ehu de etuamu ebie eno achi special prosecutor atwa so e de to Ghana for nyinam se ewum se wo mo ahyase ehwehwemu ewo saa asemi mu de nanso no enya de a wo hwehwemu no wo mo de report bia ba beto dwa ewo ho omo mfa pictures emfonyini bia meto dwa ewo ho ana mo mfa video bia so emeto dwa ewo ho eno ntino Ghana for binimu a sabi wonom ahyase na wode report wode pictures wode video ba bonten pitin social media so say eno any special prosecutor ne outcome anampo ne hwehwemu a waye ne hu mwaye no oso omunja sa wo mpehwehwe ni mu bia wono an wo ye na adwuma ni ensiye eni to mfa ho report ma abonten no mfa pictures ni video bia ma abonten eni to obi akwhye kukuamu a na so ahyeda fa report bi ni pictures ni video bi na odi sam futuboni gu Ghana fo no se report ni videos ni pictures no free special prosecutor so ye eni si Ghana fo mu hu ensem bi ete sa report bi ni pictures bi ete sa mu na ni chesi ya dwe no kura bi animu wo se wono ni hwehwemu a wo ye ne se owie a wode ho report ba bonten obesa mpo ni sam trofo kura kasa wo ho obesa tesemu ye ne Ghana fo akasa sere be ya wo be hu sampa wedie free special prosecutor honom na saa bre ya special prosecutor say one for report ne pictures ne video bia e ma bonten no wo se mu ko hu video bi pictures bi anampo bibi atisa ewo efa mami asem ho abonten a emfiri wo no special prosecutor asoye enye no kore mu saa asem no anichie yet wakase bono eso wode ato abani se eni die mada won hwe no mfa ne sike modu enra entakramo a mekire poetry adwuma mu se da be betumi aboa ama saa poetry adwuma no atumi akoso na won ye wom dadanso watumi anyamfa so ede afrimu
ye shen ye die mu kina kalina ebeboa si a local one dodo ahe ne betuma ye eno ne question ntuko kase ye ntwamu kura sesi a ne ankran kokko bi ama na ye nso ye die na anso a eno na de question ba se ye nya namra nam so de ka duane ho enso wo so de manipa ti ye nya bia amfa amoso a ema ya ho de nye de indifferent na aye se ye ntimi ntwamu sesi a na emum ye se ye ho enkura ne ye local port no na fe de eba na ye tisu kakra udu ba bia ye hu sa fe de ewie peye se afe de ye nkra bi kura ma ibetimi approach
nim dia manya awo enoma abrodua ani fertilizer gu first no ye do afo ye timi afo kakra ka ukwa mafo ni enso so bebu abroni na bibie eni ba se ade we kitu apesebro no nso ampa andre bebia o 1 year ka ye 11 bars 1 acre 11 bars o ma ya hu say baller we first no ye do ani ya hye efuo no baabi o ma ya hu say o ma omo de afantete ma ya hu say ye do a say enwura no kra ye fet
ye pom ha ye we emba no mu dwe ebro no so eye seasonal enti say seasoning ndru ho no ma na sika omo di beto aduane edi ne ho ayede enti yetena ase na yehwe hu sese ye ma omo dual purpose enkokọ na kosia na ombeto no betimi di bi a support omo nutritional needs na afi nso no kakra na ebeka echi no omo ton ama community no no mo de ayo abeye extra income e de amomo house a ebro season no ndru ho
awuzanfo ye to akase bono eso so biti bone e mane bro so e wo memu a o man tumi e hyese yenkokum ne bi entuaka de poto kasam ye friends death penalty no enya ne ntie sam na hwebedwafo wonom e to aba na saa emre yi wo mu ayi e de afri honom.
The question is that the Criminal Offences Amendment Bill 2022 being now read the second time. Those in favor say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. Honorable members, the Criminal Offences Amendment Bill 2022 is duly read the third time and passed.
An act to amend the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29, to substitute the penalty of life imprisonment for the death penalty and to provide for related matters.
The Criminal Offences Amendment Bill 2022 is read the third time and passed.
Awuzanfo ye to akase bonus na ebekọ nungwa eno ewo Greater Accra Mantamu na no na abankra chipanyin a owokro wo municipal assembly ni mu ewo nungwa ani din adi ononyamfo Joshua Bote wakasa ade atudwase aban afini pem so ye adwumaden ade aboa se de beya yes schools ahodo a ehye aban ase public basic schools no eja obetumi ama improvements etumi abamu na afenso nkoda ne nyinada omo anya baby papa atena asua de na aboa ma adesua ane adekire nyinada akoso
ukopie mu onungwa cluster of schools a aban yesi school kama ho no mabebo na adesua na adekire fa ne ntoma pa ede efira school yi eye abansoro na efom de no school ni adankransia wo mpinifo asie wi a wagina so apa ho entoma mensi ne foto mu sika ene odi si ya sika 803,000 Ghana cedis a ene dwumadie wodi awie library ka ho bi emofra no ho dodo mo baabi ebehwe mo ka ho bi baabi amofra no beye won ho ye ka ho bi baabi obehiti won nnuane na mpo baabi a kyerɛkyerɛfo betena ni nyina eka ho bi na openya na osi aban na mu okro wo mensi ne mu olumanyamfo Joshua Bote okasai.
If you go to every district, infrastructure is being provided for education service, infrastructure is being provided for teaching and learning. Oh baby, we don't do propaganda. I want to say a year ago you were with me. Now coming home a year. You were there and you have seen it. In between the year, we have come to commission one here. The end of the year 21st, you are seeing what I have done. So and yes, basic level, say 3-story classroom block and 18 units, and also 98% they are completed. We are going to finish the second phase by the end of this year. Then the first quarter or second quarter of next year, the whole building will be complete. This Ebenezer Methodist or the other side. Then I'm going to also renovate one school there. If the culture of maintenance is higher, we will not have a problem of building new schools. After they asked the government, I came to make this. It wasn't my government who started it, but you see, I'm continuing it. It's very important that governance is a continuous process. Into Uba now Beshia, it's all to us. And that's how me MPP ni into Miko started for Mboyen. But you see, I didn't start this, but I'm continuing, and by the grace of God, I'll finish it. You can see the time Omuja to Hono, Achepa, Usha Wechiswa, Gatfan project, and Usu decades, Yaja to Ho, but my starting. The same Gatfan project, no Bakusu or SD school Nusu, and Usu Mastati, who called New Seka, Obe who say 18 unit classroom block and a 3-story. It's about 98% complete. And a change to boys dormitory, and also we complete all this year. So I'm committed to education as a municipal chief executive, and I'm committed to providing the needed infrastructure to aid teaching and learning.
Konfo anochi aya sabia kese enu Kumasi Asante Matemu no enya ntiasa wonom management senior consultants and after the specialist consultative forum we any de din kan wonom ahyase
Sa forum we na chief executive officer de makonfa nochi abanya resabia no Professor Ochre Ademensa enana edi animu na eno no empanifo moka board no ho kobi directors ahodo senior specialists consultants almost sponsors ene empanifo ahodo a woka bi onu duru brum wa resabia ho ene omu nyina ekoya na wohwese wonsu ehunu ene onim de ahodo wo no womu nyina betimi atoato adwene na wache bi ede aboa ayaresabia no na bra Professor Ochre Ademensa ene Foi ekasa no de etu dwose wo hwe konfa no chi abaya resabia na besen fie pini atwamu no empanimfo pa beka nse omoye professional ye specialist a wodi dwuma ewo ho no wonim dia wo a wosenka omunya so mfa so pa de bo ya resabia no won san hye danka ne nyina eno nso nti na sese ye de wo tu anamon se nimdie bia obia wo no obehwe kwampa obefa so a obenya de aboa ayaresabia no eno nso nti ebre omabehye wo hwe se bia ekwan bi edampanimfo eda ayaresabia no anno ene adwumefo ne ntem a obetuatua saa kwan no no mu nyina ka bom ede odo kro ye ene atuhu ache aye adwuma de be wiase ne se enipa mpempem ankoma ya no mba konfa no cha ba yaresabia mu beje ayaresa dadane wo mo so kra fe no mo ba ho no wo betimi enya ayaresa papa ekon kan.
Senior specialists and consultants are the creme de la creme of the staff of any tertiary health facility, as they bear considerable responsibility for the provision of leadership and mentorship required in the expert management of complex medical cases and other subspecialist clinical services and training. It is therefore in the strategic interest of management to create a formal platform for regular engagements with them for the purposes of promoting a culture of consensus building, inclusive decision making, and collective commitment to the continuous improvement in tertiary healthcare services in the hospital. This forum is therefore being organized as part of the drive to bridge any gap, real or perceived, between management and this group of staff, acknowledge their indispensability and contributions to the realization of the hospital's mandate, and actively seek their expert inputs and participation in improving patient care, training, and research at the hospital. Another expectation is also that this forum will help us to make amends for past omissions and rekindle our love and commitment to making CAF a far better and preferred facility for thousands of clients. For the overwhelming majority of us, we are doctors because of the significant role this hospital played in our training, career, and position as prominent medical professionals in this country and beyond. We owe it as a duty to make this hospital far better and responsive to the needs of its clients for world-class clinical services, training, and research.
Roma asofo no wo a conference bi akoso na ase enom de tu dwa se hu behia pa sa yede asumdwe enkanko ene enkabo memudo ye pa ebetisi emebunu ne koba ne sa wo se koba sento kwasem koka no chobo ye bi eba emebunu akasa behu ekwan a wonom ebefa so ede aso ano wo se wo hwa Ghana ye ne Togo, Ivory Coast and Afrinso e Burkina Faso ahyeso a ehonum anwo enite hu behia pa sa Ghana man ye tumi eda ye ho so e obambo ensemu.
Youth, we are dealing with the youth. They are often. They are the ones who suffer from all these things. They have a future to make. And if you don't put things really at their disposal to make their future bright, you have a problem. Then often, so because they are less, they don't have the wherewithal, and as someone need something to rely on, they become the ones who are attacked often by this. And then we are looking also at the future. The future, if you want a better Ghana, where do we look at? We look at the past of the present situation, and we can also look forward.
It's an AC Burkina Faso. Ne AC ewo Mali, ne AC ewo Niger nom de aha de se ahwana ma ba Nigeria kakra ne yehwe ne AC na ye border no so pe share do so ne share no so enya wo So being conscious of one Ghana fresh as a shen labiana ho. Into the bit to me about say from Oma say I would do for no church my violent extremist. Ya mama dwena sesa ebi nam nyamsomso jihadist ebi enam chieftaincy friends ekroya enni omuntem tokantokwa wo omuntem na ba na de omo pere na omatimi aye
meji de jumedi otedam wo yen security hono mbebun no oyade ohia wo de yetum yefra hono yetum honfo wo basabasa ye ho ehwe basabasa ye no ho a bebre nankasa no oya mbebu no na wakofa ho no ma woye den wodida modwuma no ebetia yin de we akofa we akoye de na wammo ho no drubon na ade ma wode ye basabasa anti no ohia de wo be target wakan den mbebu no na wode ho na ye dwumedi oteda.
So there must be time for creativity because of the realities of the economic situation. Young people must be very creative, share ideas, good ideas, of course. If we are not careful, also we get drowned by negative ideas. But let's be positive and see what the world can offer, what our colleagues can offer, what ideas there are. Meet in groups to find out what can be done, what can we do, how can we respond. We cannot be drowned into unemployment. So this is the time for creativity.
Sawuko ablekuma South abato empesua so ononyamfo Alfred Okovandapoy wono ena emrahye bedwani ohonom na se ko MPP manyoko nim nso a mame bia ne din ede Rita Akole Adote ono nso ayi nanima di saka ntamse kwan bia so obenkwan ononyamfo Alfred Okovandapoy to akonya na amano ababeka nensa.
Honorable Okovandapoy, what is our Casa of Parliament there? Ablekuma South need a voice, someone who can fight for them, for the betterness of the constituency. Sana Midday kai no. Most of the developmental projects are here from Mamprobi Kolebu. Then you know, Honorable Amelete go time. Opa kukudro fua, ojina ho. Deni out no. Ye piano ompia. But say then na yehu. Enti Midday ni American say it is a time has come. I was say yen sisemu. Na yen fa sa oba kukudro fua nimbra. Number boy Ablekuma South. Na Ablekuma South nya voice. Ablekuma South nya obi obekun amomo for the betterness of the constituency. The woman, Honorable Amelete, but then she was the NP here. Most of developmental projects are here with Ablekuma South her any era. So me being a feminine, being a woman, knowing the cry of my people, senyame yadom na me wini member of parliament na, especially Usha Chokohonom the side. Most of them are fisher folks. And we have the fishmongers. Fisher folks know their cry also is the premise. And they need obia obekasa amomo. Send a day in a day out no obenya premise in their call. Secondly, when is the lynch season? It's very difficult. They need a storage to keep the fish. Send a bear and yamia domna lynch season ba. The Choco side is dominated also with women, even in the whole as Ablekuma South her. The girls, the youths, omo here Juma, actually Ablekuma South delegates, ne say, omo pomodena this time, you know, omo votima oba, na oba mbra Ablekuma South. As I said earlier, Ablekuma South here voice, Ablekuma South need development, the youth need job, obia oti their pain, someone who teach them how to fish, but not to come and play music for them to dance and at the end of the day it end there. Niame can't the whole Ghana MPP4 say, and we are going to 2024. Say anu ye parliamentary. After that, we will go and elect our presidential aspirants. May catch them say yen for doni baku yenko. As for the 8, we have to break it. Na menim say nyame ya adoma with baku ye unity no ye betimi break it.
I was on 4 years to akase bono eso. Aso ye hwe ma emema mofrani amansamba mboso no wo de nansa 3 days esi wonoma wo mo eye conference nkokwa na we no ECOWAS krampo na eye ewo enkrahase wo to adwen afekwampa obefa so na enipa hu adwade empempie koso amama bebre so no wo metumi asi ano ekwan.
2007 mu na ECOWAS for hwɛ ma network for national focal institutions no one mo eteye se na be yo mo de be hwɛ human trafficking na se nipa suma si dwadie no ɛho ensenkan ye member state awodo ni nyina emu na my Ghana yen so ye hanom na ye aso ye a wo hwɛ emma enkwada emema yo mu yie die ne omba mbonsem so Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection wo so de wo ho ehye mu enti we no dwumadi eto so dunum na kyese wo no abia no a omde namiensa na esi wonum ede eye adwumade we nyina na ECOWAS member states na ehye so adwene ahwe se enhye pa omni gu akwan mu so omde ehwe sa human trafficking wonsenkan no akwa kosisen na se wo se wonum atumu a anase wonum emma emu epi won hye ne ho a na ese wonum ahwe aye ne pepepe dwumade ne ekoso no so yafo abedi akira wo hwe emma nkwada memma wo mu yedie ni wonum bambo ensem so onumonyamfo Francisca Otimensa ekasa wase ema no nsem say enori tuja
human trafficking focal persons within ECOWAS region and then ye 15th annual conference omo be share to adwene yakopon adaroma Ghana na hosted this year there no enti na ye baya na ye ne focal persons from all ECOWAS regions wa ha obi e be kire ekwan a ofa so a oboa fight human trafficking within their country na yen so Ghana ni ayeye wa ha eno so eboa yen hwe sisi ya when it comes to human trafficking Ghana that tier 2 definitely there was success stories I betumi share with other countries sans ne wo more I betumi so asua every other countries are omonso ebo omhomodin enti after the end of discussion no we'll come out with an action plan na ye nyina ye be follow na within our local community no and also within our country no ye nso developing ye betumi asuti ye ha ye betumi dia fight against human trafficking
eno achi Olatunde Olayemi wono sonso e de ensem atu edwa e mo no so no ensem no ye geni say
these victims often, like I said, are people who are vulnerable in some way or the other. So their ability to seek for help, to cry out, etc., is usually diminished. Then, of course, in all our member states, we are at various levels of, should I say, institutional strength with respect to law enforcement. And we are all improving. We're working, apart from this particular program, we have programs on security sector reform. Okay, we have that support to many member states. Member states are also on their own working to strengthen their security sector, their criminal justice sector as well. So you have to take all that into consideration. Also remember that West Africa is currently faced with conflicts.
Pan-African Historical Theatre Festival, Michelle Pan-Afrist, and the Emancipation Day of Fashion with Bruce Wanesa, and I'm so, I must say, the one I shall say, I may be before paying for me and son. What be one more journey, not they pay a baby my encounter a year William Edward Du Bois, and after George Padmore, and Osaja for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, or I shall say, or Modi and Hurry, at 2 and Nassau.
Pan-African Historical Theatre Festival and Emancipation Day celebration we no apenifo bia no no en wo kire mu se wo mo de nhwire ahodo no ane de hyase wo de bi kwototo to mpanifo ahodo a wo kire mu se wo no ye bi e de bo abibiman no na wo no mati nananom e wo nsie do hweye se wo mo ebeji abibiman no e de afiri bonifita enhye so ase na ade hye nso a wo no enam kwasom mu so no wo mo abomoden ade wo mo e de afiri mu na no eno wo kokopie mu e wo Dubua Center e de epie mu e wo George Padmore Library e won so wo mo kokoso oja kakra na so wo mo koye bonfire kakra wo ho eno achie e na Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park wo mo kobo odwadata wo ho no mu a ene na enye fedi agro wo chem se Ghana de hye mpempem adesuafo na nanom ne atrankwanya afei empanifo a wodi wonkui e wo abanadwuma ekuo nim e na afei Ghana de hye ene amano ne mpanifo a wodo no ansantwerofo ene wo mu nyina ekopie mu e wo ho no mkohwe ye ma dwumadie ne ye kra behwe we nyina no eboa ama beyond the return nso atimi edimu na wodi tudwa say Barbados High Commissioner to Ghana, His Excellency Juliet Babule, enso ba bepie mu e wo ase e mo di tudwa say Barbados mampani e bebo modern no aresa anyonko fama pa e da wonom ne Ghana ntem no mbehye kena na afanu ni nyina so atimi enya so mfaso.
Through our deepening ties and cooperation, the future for Barbados and Ghana is a bright one. Working together and collaborating on key strategic areas for the growth of our heritage and tourism economies, will generate employment, promote national development, and instill a sense of pride within our people. With heritage, culture, and tourism, the possibilities are endless.
To the Western media, Africa is hopeless. Disease is corruption. Africa is beyond that. Educated, capitalization. Let's look brown Africa. Tell the world Africa has a lot to offer. Rich and diverse culture. One people, good people, natural resources. We need this partnership between Africa and the diaspora. African America, to turn Africa around.
Yenya Jumading, Yenya Jumamum, Yenya is a Menkwan, na Wunkwan won't win yet. Yak Africa now, Africa and Ghana pet, and they assign Africa Continental Free Trade Area. It's a nay Yerejunia as Africa. Yerejunia also what diaspora are on year before. One so Wokita, the diaspora economy, no one contributing a Edina. It is here decided to say, especially with the arts, music, film. You decided to say, young when you are not by year Juma, Abuma, before the Wabruchino, Jamaica for, America for, Europe for, when you know, get to someone in Bumba investment for her. Young workforce in a year, I may be Copu Horn, 100 and 1 Chiaba, the Campuma, between Juma Boom, a Messica, and Nasa Africa, I don't know. Near PBR and Yenya. Yeah, we no, Madaruma, if you didn't know the Faso, near the Chirema, say, yeah, build it the nation, but we are building it for the future. It is CDI, so, and then you are yeah, Baba Transi, yeah, Chiba in the Baba Transi, into a mobile normal suti, I didn't say, into I don't acquire war, economic war. We are training by a chrome, you are training, say, resources, a gold, a timber, a cocoa. Aluminium no ebeka okroma near processing say na be ya mamunu benya adwuma bebraye ye nyina ye fa ye ntuma bo ye nua omofri diaspora ho na ye kire omo say the way omo dwen say Africa ye da area mo no ye da area mo we are celebrating dia ye nana Kwame Nkrumah Du Bois anyway more fighting to her. Yes, celebrating na ya free mental slavery.
Amanebo abato ya pronso ehwese Zoom Lion adwumako no wonom akwako bie eye waste management plant fufrokra e was ehwe so abo ni dua emeko wiase empanyfo no akwakoye amamra wonom ede abie ano.
The purpose of this facility is to actually add value to waste and make a beneficial for our communities. No longer will waste collected be dumped indiscriminately. Instead, it will be stored and organic waste will be treated to provide compost for our farming communities. This way, we are contributing to our environmental sustainability while providing valuable resources for agricultural purposes. Let us also encourage the community to actively participate in segregating plastics from our waste streams. The plastic waste will soon also be treated separately, promoting value addition, recycling, or even export opportunities.
Metia yebobo painful work to make as you betia say immigration regional boss, we regional boss. And I'm saying regional, you be creating my western of no. E can ho na man painful nyina e wo dwumadi ase. Tia region no enye useless say dey nkofo bi omkeka no. Ye can say adwuma na enam nanado ene Dr. Seun Ejabon so maybe pin sevia no. Ono de normal miensa no no katachi wo hu adwuma yi ho. Yedi kan sa no man nyina no miensa nyina so ediska na eba. Adwuma na abasa bi abonu. Sawi also abonu bi aye. Ebe de ya befa dwumefo. Adwuma eyefi no ba befa. Yare ale yare bebe nyina se fi nyan ile tuwa. Yare no nse pare ya na se for the subet. Adwuma prayer so ebe me fertilizer. Na se me fertilizer so a adwuma eye ku adwuma ye no se bi oso ana se bi motem ana west north general no eno so betumbo
na minuanum binum eye no bebi a yeso so ye no ha direct and indirect jobs nko e be ba be create wo ha no e be boa ama ye yi amanfo afri poverty level ana so mpo se ne ye dwumadie megidi ye pe se ye be fa workers wo ha ye be fa managers wo ha western north ye mabunu no mako school no ye momo tene fie kwa ye be fa ana se ne ye bie we ya no no dwumadie no ekọ na nimi ye wo other project ye be san ye e wa asase so we yi so me ne o ka se ye be se betimi abibiti se medical waste metal waste into plant and sewage plant so ye betimi aye me no ekọ na nimi
said the Bayer who did betumi akosu ye na ebrekorans no emebunu etumi anya adwuma aye ewo hafumantam titru ene go so ntino yanya ntie sa hafumantam so afọ ne di ade Orab George Wache ono nso akwakoye amamre ama integrated recycling and afi compost plant wakakubie ba ko ano ewo goso
ya statistics like one be afino Ghana has generated about 1.6 million tons of waste. But no, it move just 40% of it, and you recycle and you collect it. It is a media to say about now a beboa ama hafu in mantem hasino ha atipa because waste ya dia emwa ni pebiani environment e bugate mo e choki gata no ema e hono na e plade
aye recycle na sebe bola hu ni dia ya pebia nya omde ebra hafu no ampanampa e ba be hu ye ni tua empanifo so ni simu a na won sesimu a ye ni nyawo controversy misuma enimani we che sa hafu yeso yensa ka dia ya ne dey obebi dia ma hafu nje ya dia ya digisem na mpa ne bo se ede ma beti akoye ne fili betimi abo hafu ede nimpotamu nyina
say kwota kwa yenya ntie se posi adwumaku e wodom no wonom asre aban sa ne die moda wonom ehia emwo no nta ban hwe na ontre nsa ema ebi enso omoso
say takwa aye regional headquarters a we regional commander e wa na ye ka say region a ya de kese e say offices no e doso offices e be adwuma region mo no e doso bebre enti e ba ne sa na wo say ehia bia ya eso ai bitimi a house say ni padudu ya me ka o masemu nyina esan say ye ni bia ye no a ye de be sa de ni to no mpanifo say posu o mo ba no bebre e mai arms and ammunition regional doors ni ade omo emma any offices na assembly am in the old place no old assembly hono omo ma bia yiri say what dey hoso offices woman e doors na ka say be renovation ewo and yesre say yura ono dey yatenenka na odi abedum ye sign afa kwanya iso na yasen asere ne bi say hono enkonya computers ne even painting say you better renovate the whole thing na fabrication so the blue can no na ho na aye neat am aye say ho kra na nka regional commander say oba oni ba bi ti o hwe be regional commander tu ya enye ne travel no o say onya ba bi at least na nka ne nkrofo nyina no o be ye no bi ka ho ahia by sense only sa aka de neat na say wa ya nkona na ofre we o ha na wa ko free we o ha nye san so be say ba to assembly adun ye ba bi de ye de betu you ready say ho nso no listen omna ye kwa
enya ni tie sa no na yetumi tra ye papa na dwuma no na se group yi ejina brand na ye beke se ye betumi aboa na problem bi a wo no se enye we nkwa ne problem e wa ha but yetumi so anu bi a ye betumi aboa ma nso asosini ne mo live kakra na se ba ye no indeed enya estimate ye bi a kama eneni da se ba ne handle fama security service no na mutumi operative room iti ba no pe ya boko se honorable Kennedy akompreko e Japan ne group a ewo western region friend foka friends for Kennedy in Japan and e gina papa na name abeya sa dumadi we diama papa no se anaso diama man no Ghana na because police service here on boy na ho bai ndi ba no pe ya friends for Kennedy in Japan western region and e gina papa na name amabeya sa duma we amamo
apomodi nyuma fa wo mo hwen koda e wo memu no asase e de ntetiye ene adesua fa apomodi ho ema ezugufo enkoda
ye hu se ye environment ye baby ayete a ye nyina Ghana ye nimde ekoso no Yehu say sate hayen. Ha obia enkanka ne enkwada no. Nti ne de ye tuasi ho no maba school ha. Ye be launch ye program ya tinu din Earth project. Ye pese yehu say enkwada no omote de kan ye kura ase. Say ese boy asase ho ban, ese boy nsu ho ban, ese boy enframa ho ban no. Na ye koso nyina yehu say enkwada no enti ase bi aba. Tie omo kasa mu a ekese omo kro omo hu problem na ekoso no. Enti yenso yatu ho anamo ama etichafo no yaka bom ama omo nkyerɛkyerɛ ene due ye gidi so omo kofi a omo amenom omo namfo nom omo betimi akyerɛ de omo asua bi ama omo ade ba ko so ye ne se ye mo ma penti brofe beka se art se egu so ekoso ye nkwada omo ya art no ye pese omo ekyerɛ de omo akomam ene omo adwum efa pollution ho ene ne me betimi aye utie nkwada na ebi ma kyerɛkyerɛ ne ma kra ebetimi aye ede make sure say environment no bibia be koye na me de pass ba ko de o kyerɛkyerɛ mu ka say ene ma bi wono ma yetugu yetugu e ma ha environment no wo kyerɛkyerɛ mu say yebetima recycle yebetima use e de ai bibi foforo enko fa e ha obia e ma environment no enti ye gidi say enkwada ya na ye hye mu hai ye yi bi mu kra so ombe ambassadors yi ombetima toa so adi sa okonye anim amaye se na be ye da achen so environment no be kama.
We must keep our community clean because if we don't, we will rather benefit our loss and we would live in an unhealthy environment. There will be many disease outbreak and many deaths.
So omo didi we are eni say omo de to for me because boiler wo baby anti we say omo fan kotum na omo kan tro omo nan for omo be omo so say we say omo nyesa say na be a environment na ye team na e be okay amai
e be nje pa say the pediatrics for no anka we no hwa na nka wo be say nkan mo adwuma ho but we sense omo ne nkwala na ye adwuma nti wo hu say omo ma nkwala no enya ntiase wo hia say omo be boa ma ya protect environment no a ebeboa na niamuma ye no mani aso efise nkwala ne gitumu a eno ano no on be ye adwuma on de ye adwuma nsusu a ebeboa ma yatumi aye environment na ye pese eye no e teacher na che bi dada na on de we sa abeka ho ama hu se na ye kire wo school no mu sa na ese eye nche reinforcement mo niamu de abeka ho ama am se ebe ma mo ejina mo na so we so man so ye kire mo ade no a amama ma hu sani aye ka no e ade ehia ma mu de aye adwuma ama sani aye pese nyoma abodia ya etwa ye ho ahia no ye bebo ho ban sani ba ye nse no ama aboaye ama yatumi atena.
Akraman eye kuro na no infant micropon ewo emfinfin mantam na sa kuro ewo adehia wo akraman kuro no ekere se enema kodo etumi eboa ema abrabo eye nika eye contemporary so ebi ji se ensuo akwan papa school feeding program na afenso teacherfo atena ye wo mu nibi eninsa ban enhwe endum wonum bi
bila amala ankasa mu hu ne de wo etwa kwan mo de chere toro me na anto ansa na ye yin obi mo ba ya bridge kakra ya mahen na yin sensu sifo me pe na kwan yesu obi onyin sen na awo aka no wa manda to abakwam no de na akọ nso echi de me anya do me sensu no hwum na no chere ho a wo de oba no ko na yin ala munu
ya MC honorable akenum podi ono ba nchere papa bia na so ya de kakra fa no ho oni de nansi obadu ya oya ade mintum nyina mu oba be chehe odi ya de nya haw tunyim ampa o shehe bo da oba brahia cement nkutoku du se wa ba kan su nechi mabuku na obu bridge no duko so ya dion yensen nka mara ma friend honorable ubo na eshen otide oga chem na bo ne common fan ma nti
anga se yan ho
ya kwasam ya da ho na afi tete wanya ho hwe mahia on ya do hian papa afi so bebi a teachers woba wodu wuti boto mama wanyi waji krom na wakab na mama fama na wanya aja ko nyanyi bi da mum ne an kanara afi so school children field program no ha nyanyi bi wa ha mo ifra infant man yen na ya ka ho so school mebere ma fama mu ezban akaman ha an ma ba akaman ha ma fama wo mo hono hwe ni so hian pa afi so yensu ayanom abanu so adma da baya afini ni yensu yen da yembu
onam da wenyi teachers quarters 20 watiti baby ankwankro na woba bi na yakada se yakwani po oseya ya na hanin bempo woba oya titi mo nti oma ya chache fun woba ne kori oho wenye ofi watiti baby na woba yempe fu kure bi aba ma de asemi da to wenyi ya hwa wanda ncha woba nti fitimbir kakra bi ache kakra womma nti adibia oho yen papa ya sere impemfa de to wanyim so wonso ya ka wanda akrama ya de asemi ato wanyim to wonso ntu anaman na bomba na bombo yen
na yin na kokwa no fu ya send bebe auto pipe ma mafama na miwe na nsuna esa na ntwina adi na wonu meti send bebe ombo hen won sisam ho
de bia yanyin yambai ya so anhwene egu kwan ma na nsuru bafako yendo mufo ni wo pen hen kakra wo ba won so wode tatashe na wo so wo ye bi wo pen wo ye kwan yi bi mpanyimfa wa ba woko ni nyina ya da sama to wanyim ya suma ho mo ko office ya suma ho mo ko office ni nyina on kase ya ho sisi teacher sa wo ha nyina da wo ba na woko bim wo ba na wa ba kan so echi wontumba wo metichi bi ha bia bio adan na ya mohoden ya wontirim wo school wa ketona lo so nti dan na ho light na den wontum won yehwe adwuma wo pe no mu
yade kase bono eko amagodo so ensem emoni enya ntie se eja ano ehye pa ahyase eyiniti ewo Algeria, Italy and Africa Greece memu a enye asamketoa na saa eja hihie eku nipa makomako aduanan ama nipa mpempem so ena yeyi wo mu afri nkrase ena afenso mi akodo a enkrofo kwaji omani holiday resort akodo no emu na manebo ekosu ekiremu a sese enipa bebre wonum ahyase efri miamia nkrase a eja no ahyase etoto honom no na ochese emma ede heat anampo o show anu odin na babejam omanfo so titu any Greece epom honom na sa wukọ eye Sicily na frenso Polig ya ho a yenya ne tiese nipa bebre wonum ahyase efiri ho esanse enua na ebo mo ho ba bebre no ni nyina no ahye ede agufuma nam so ama anu odin ye pa na woni a wade hye ahye pa ye adehye a wonum ewo Algeria ma no enkrase asojafo bebre ahyase atwaja no ho hye a dumja nyuma efo so de wo ho agimu na wo bom pempe ahwe kwampa befa so no wodum sa ejae ene yesi fi na no kwase da sa ja no odin hyase no dumja nyuma efo abomodin bia ama sese de ejarum be so ha mu nchemu edwotwe 80% de wonum atumi adum no sese wo kyese nkoda ene ema ena ayemobo ye pa ewo sa eja hyehye no emu akudie mu nsam na edru so bongo difara ayekrado odebeto aso yetwe ho abasisia